welcome back to Give It a Go Garden. This is the channel where I take you along on my gardening adventures. Some successful, some not so much, but we're always just giving it a go. So you can really tell by my jacket, vest, the wind, it's fall, it's here. I thought I would go around and just call out some of my fall favorite flowers. Definitely as it's getting colder, seeing some bright pops of color still is so lovely and so nice. So these are some of my favorites in my garden. Hopefully you can take this as inspiration to add to your garden, or just keep an eye out when you go to the garden centers of what might be on sale, even for this season, because I've had really good luck with these ones. And I was thinking of doing it in like a best of 5. We'll see how we edit this together and how this all looks. So 5, maybe 10, 12, I don't know. Off we go. I mean, when the light hits, so pretty, this tree. Oh, I love fall. So here we have our straw flower. Now, you may remember that we planted this later on because we discovered that this pot didn't have proper drainage. So I got these straw flowers on clearance, and once I groomed them up a little bit, they have just been budding and blooming non-stop. And I will say I have cut a couple of these blooms, and they last so long in a vase. So a really good cutting flower, and I really love just how the bloom cycle looks. You know, they start off, at least this variety, starts off kind of like this maroon color, and then they grow and they turn into this beautiful yellow. And again, it's just been such a bright pop in this fall weather that if you get the chance, I would highly recommend straw flower in your garden for fall. So as you can see, I've finally had some success with my Dahlia plant that I won from my gardening club. I so did not want to do dahlias again, and all throughout this season I was so disappointed because this guy was just not growing, and it was total user error. I completely planted it in the wrong spot because you can see it's growing towards where the light is, and this guy just looks so good and is reaffirming my love of dahlias. You can see these guys in the back are also just blooming so beautifully, still so late in the season. They look so good. So I would definitely do dahlias again, even though they're a pain in the butt. If you see any, probably next spring. I mean, it's mid-October and we've got like beautiful blooms, and like we've got a bud. Maybe this guy will come. I'm just kicking myself that I didn't plant them properly, but you know what, maybe next season. And also, just as a side, shout out to this hosta that is just coloring up for fall so beautifully. I think it looks so nice and so sweet. So next up, I want to highlight the cosmos. Now, I will say cosmos don't usually grow like this. They grow vertically, like this one. This is what the cosmos should actually look like. But Nico was playing with one of his puppy friends, and they kind of just body checked the cosmos. They're still growing. They're just growing on an angle now. But I wanted to highlight them because, oh my goodness, look at these blooms. So sweet, so lovely, still so late in the season, and if they were vertical, they'd be perfect. But you can plant cosmos in what's known as succession planting. So you would plant your first sort of crop earlier on in the season, enjoy them, and then if you wait a little bit and plant a new batch later on in the season, you really get to benefit from how gorgeous they look. These ones are a little bit delayed because, as you can tell, they're in the shade. Well, if you look over, the rest of the cut flower garden is in the sun, which I don't mind because I'm so thrilled to have these blooms so late in the season. So I would definitely recommend planting cosmos a little later on so that you can really enjoy them in the fall. And maybe yours will be a little bit taller than mine as opposed to, you know, horizontal. So I can't talk about fall planting and not talk about the marigolds because, oh my goodness, they have just been such a joy and seem to be getting bigger in the fall, which is wild. They were definitely a slow start, but they have been so fun and are growing so big. I caught actually some bumblebees sleeping on the marigolds the other day, so I think the bees are happy too. So definitely for fall, I would highly consider putting some marigolds. Super cold hardy and just really, really full looking. Love, love, love this one. Calendulas. So we have two varieties here. We have this orange variety, but then I also have this cream colored variety here. Similarly to the marigolds, they were a slow start, but we got nothing in the calendulas. But oh my gosh, they're good. They are so beautiful. Now, I will say I've been told that calendulas are a host plant to aphids. I haven't run into that this season. It may just be that the aphids haven't found me yet, but we'll see. So there you have it, my flower recommendations for fall that I would really encourage you to check out. They've been an awesome pop of color and just still blooming even though it's a bit cold, which is always a nice little surprise. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But in any event, I just really hope that this encourages you to get out there and give it a go. All right, see you in the next one. Bye. Sleeping bee, so happy in the pollen. Love it. So sweet. So sweet.